All right, from Let It Roll in Phoenix, we're here for the title matches of today's JBT event. 3 bowlers looking for initial titles in these divisions at least. Scratch division's got a great one going so far. Keith Ildesaker taking on Cesar Padilla. On a low-scoring day, we've had a lot of strikes through the 5th frame. This is a 6th frame for Keith, and of course the strikes stop as soon as I turn it on. No surprise there. Right in front of us, the handicap finals just getting started. Josh Fabianic taking on Caitlin Pennington. Josh has to win by something. 8 from the media, I'll take it. Sorry, Caitlin has to win by 8 to tie and 9 to win is how that plays out. Nice try, Dad. Dad's campaigning for pins over there. Josh just had a runner-up finish recently with us, while Caitlin's last second place finish was right here at Let It Roll a couple years ago. Ildesaker at the 3-pin has it no problem. They're already halfway through, and let's check out the screens here, which are probably going to flip sides. There they go. That's Keith's score here on the left, front 3, and then clean through there, while his opponent, Cesar, opened with the front 5, so a 22-pin lead for Padilla through 6 frames. Both bowlers working on spares at this point. Frantic day of action. We got 8 bowlers with a bye. Bowled on ABT 4, which is the short, flat, high volume pattern of ABTs. It was tough to semi-brutal. And it's been head-to-head match play from there. Keith has gotten by some tough ones. He's got 2 handicap wins, but looking for that initial stretch crown. Hasn't made the show in a while. He's got a ton of power from the left side. He's also got a ton of teenage angst. When that is under control, he's very hard to beat. When that's out of control, he's a nightmare. That's right. This is adolescent psychology. This is everything. Cesar really coming into his own as a star here on tour. Look at the strap he puts on this ball. Trust me, that's a lot of hit, and he just breaks up that split. 2 nice kids that want to win very badly. Catch a shot of Pennington here at the same time. Nice job. That's her 2nd spare in 4 frames. Meanwhile, Fabianic suddenly red hot. He had the last 5 to win the last match by just 8 pins over Gabriel Ortega. And he's opened up this match with the front 3. So, and all this with the busted up thumb that he showed me before this match started. So, who needs a clean thumb? Well, not clean, let me clarify. It's not filthy. Going way from the left corner. Oh! And just hits the 1-1 pocket and they all fall down. Always nice to catch 4 in a row in a title match. Do that. Padilla now 20-pin lead. Spare working in the 8th. 10 down in the 8th. Nice sized crowd sticking around on a Sunday afternoon. Both these guys got vociferous cheering sections. While we're at it, this girl, one girl scratched today. She's lurking in the corners. There she is. And Sebastian Huffman won U17. Came in the top 8 in the main division as well. Keith would love to cut into this lead right here. Can make it a 10-pin match. Right up the edge of the urethane and right in the 1-2 pocket. Wow. We said this on yesterday's video too. We had a lot of untested bowlers and they didn't look untested. They were all coming up clutch, and it looks like they're doing it again here today. Josh, meanwhile, converts that 1-2-4. What a hot start he's off up to. So it's 5.5 frames is an eon of time in bowling. Caitlin can catch this up. Keith making a mature move here and taking a little extra time just to essentially tie it up. Great one here in strike. You can see if it stays down on the ball and doesn't pop up early. Looks pretty good to me. Oh, and trips out. 6-7-10, my goodness, game on. We are all tied up in scratch with a 2 and a, what is that, a frame and a half left to go. My goodness. Just to recap the scores once again to help you keep track. That's Padilla with that strike working in the 9th frame. Going up against Keith here with that 3-bagger. 257 max for Keith. Cesar's still got room for 267, but only if he strikes here. And he does. First cut was -50 today. Games under 200 we're winning match play left and right. And we have one of the best title matches of the year all of a sudden going on 27 and 8. Both taming down their hooks with urethane, playing short pattern strategies. They've carved out a good look. If they can get that break point to around 2-3, it looks like it's going to be in the pocket every time on both sides of the lane. All a matter of execution right now. 2 strikes to win. There's one. How impressive are both of these bowlers? My goodness. Meanwhile, Leonic just keeps throwing it in the pocket. It's a deflecto-matic that time, though, for the 5-10. We'll have to come back to them here. This is a one for the books here. From scratch. Strike here, he wins. Anything less, Keith can win. Oh, that's left. It holds. Oh, it holds and carries. Wow. That ball was checking up from that spot most of the day today. They found a little hold, and Caesar rides it to win number 2. My goodness. How bad you feel for Keith right now, shooting potentially 250 in his first scratch title match, and 250 won just about every single game today. Oh, look. Gotta thank this guy on camera right now. That's Stacy Anderson. He's the guy who makes it happen at Let It Roll. Thanks so much for having us. He's enjoying this action. Good bowler himself. Watching a 267 on dirt basically win that title. Nicely done. Pretty darn impressive right there. Let's see if Keith can strike out anyway. Well, win or lose in title matches, once you've kind of broken the ice and remade the top 4, you remind yourself that, yeah, I'm good enough to do this. Wow. He miscounted in his match against Tuffman. He thought he had lost, but he already won. Unfortunately, he's counting correctly right now.
1 by 3.
Not an endless 10th frame. And he needed 3, got 5 on his fill ball to win that match. Completely whiffed on the count. That's all right. Oh, nice shot by Caitlin over there.
Does it just have to be the very last shot?
You have to strike on the fill ball, whatever ball that happens to be. Trigger it. Ah, 267 to 246 is going to be that final. Nice spare from Pennington in the meantime. Now wait, she made it and wait. We're going to have a talk here. Oh, look at this. A little backup to finish it off. Great stuff out of stretch. Let's see if Caitlin can close the gap here and make this a fantastic handicap finish. But meanwhile, we got to ask her about that wave. Let me explain. I'll explain in a second here. Ah, she gets them all down. Caitlin, can I ask you a question, or do you want to focus right now? Can I ask you a question, or do you want to focus right now? That is the first time I've seen you wave on a successful shot. Explain yourself.
That's the first tip I've had all day.
Ah. Every other wave, we thought it was a thing. We thought it was about Pennington. Whenever things go bad, she just kisses it goodbye, but that one was successful.
That's the first tip I had all day.
All right. Well, we make an exception for the first time. You know, Josh, another good shot, but another pocket 5-10. He's playing an interesting line for a very low rev rate bowler. He's got to be really high flush in order to carry. That's close, though. Oh, man. So he slides. Boy, we've been here for 10 hours, but there's no lack of energy right now. We got O's going all over the place. He slides the 5 in front of the 10. This is all McQuiston's fault, that's right. And almost got the bounce back to fall over. He does not. It's open again. He's got 161 now in the 8th, and again is getting 8, so that's essentially 169. Caitlin still trails by 30-something, but she's got a strike working. There's time. You just never know, especially in the handicap division. Leads which look insurmountable go poof very quickly. Oh, sorry, the leads go very quickly. First things first, let's see if Fabiana can pick up this spare. That looks pretty good. Nicely done, very nicely done. You don't see somewhat beginning bowlers like that, Josh, at a 146 average, be willing to go that deep very often. That was really impressive. Caitlin's pretty much got a strike here, and it's a good shot. Get that 5 over. There we go. Josh did the late comeback on Gabriel last game. Caitlin trying to do the same here. She's got room for 196. And that would make things really interesting if she can pull that off. One ball at a time, though. Let's see if she can do it. That's close. Get up! Oh, just never hooked at the end. Rats. Dang it, rats. Now it's a 173 match, minus the 8 she's giving for 165. It's over. She needed that hit. Well, we now know that Caitlin can finish in second and let it roll. She's done it twice now, right? Yes. There's the wave. That's the, unfortunately for Caitlin, that was the proper use of the Pennington. I appreciate her letting me give her grief right now at this particular moment. She was fantastic all day, but Fabiana, man, when you start with the front 4 and you're getting pins, that's a real good way to win a handicap bowling match. And he'll have one more crack at this 5-10. That's his 3rd try, so he really should make it after 2 tries, right? Doesn't matter if he does, though. He's your champ. Tour rolls on to Tacoma, Washington in a couple weeks, then Vegas, and then who the heck knows? Pending our governor's decisions. We'll just all come to Phoenix 40 times a year, who knows? No, not that time either. That's all right, doesn't matter. He survives the 5-10s and wins it all. Beat up thumb and all. Josh Fabianek's your champ today, joining Keith in really good title matches. We'll do it all over again in a couple weeks. Thanks for watching. See you soon, kids.